Pakistan faces a staggering economic challenge. Total public debt has reached a record high of 81 trillion rupees. This represents a dramatic increase of 8.4 trillion rupees in just the last year. The sheer scale of this debt poses a significant threat to Pakistan's economic stability and future prosperity. It is a burden that weighs heavily on the shoulders of every citizen. This alarming situation demands urgent attention. The government, policymakers, and the public must confront this challenge head-on. Ignoring the problem will only lead to further economic hardship and instability. The time for decisive action is now. The roots of this debt crisis are complex and multifaceted. Years of expansionary fiscal policies have contributed to the problem. Government spending has consistently outpaced revenue, leading to large budget deficits. These deficits have been financed through borrowing, adding to the national debt burden. Another key factor is the persistent inefficiency of the public sector. State-owned enterprises often operate at a loss, draining public funds. Corruption and mismanagement further exacerbate the situation. These inefficiencies create a vicious cycle, requiring more borrowing to cover losses and adding to the debt. Furthermore, external shocks have played a role. Global economic slowdowns and rising commodity prices have put pressure on Pakistan's economy. These external factors have made it more difficult to generate revenue and manage debt. The consequences of this massive debt burden are far-reaching. Debt servicing costs consume a significant portion of government revenue, leaving less money available for essential public services like healthcare, education, and infrastructure. This can lead to a decline in living standards and hinder economic development. High levels of debt can also deter foreign investment. Investors may perceive a heavily indebted country as risky, leading them to seek opportunities elsewhere. This can stifle economic growth and job creation. Moreover, a large debt burden can undermine a country's creditworthiness. This can make it more expensive to borrow money in the future, further exacerbating the debt problem. It can also limit the government's ability to respond to economic shocks or crises. Addressing this debt crisis requires a multifaceted approach. Fiscal discipline is paramount. The government must prioritize reducing the budget deficit by curbing spending and increasing revenue. This requires tough choices and a commitment to sound financial management. Structural reforms are also crucial. Improving the efficiency of the public sector is essential to reduce waste and improve service delivery. This involves tackling corruption, streamlining bureaucracy, and promoting good governance. Furthermore, fostering a business-friendly environment is key to attracting investment and stimulating economic growth. This includes reducing red tape, ensuring a stable policy environment, and promoting competition. Pakistan's debt crisis is not unique. Many countries around the world are grappling with similar challenges. The global financial crisis of 2008 and the recent COVID-19 pandemic have contributed to rising debt levels globally. International cooperation is essential to address this global debt problem. Developed countries and international financial institutions can play a role by providing debt relief, technical assistance, and support for sustainable development. The lessons learned from Pakistan's experience can inform policy responses in other countries facing similar challenges. The need for fiscal prudence, structural reforms, and international cooperation is paramount.